Good afternoon, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for Tuesday. Today I continue reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And this reading here is for Virgo. Welcome Virgo. The reading starts with the Tarot of the Divine. Out came the card Temperance. And this card here relates to India and is about Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Temperance is about balance and meditation. It is being mutable, recognizing when to change with the times and when to change the situation itself. The Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara's identities are fluid, but their goodwill remains constant. This card is about moderation, harmony, purpose, good influence, and reconciliation. The good tarot card is next, and that one is the Messenger of Earth. It's about hard working, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina, and dedication. Say this: I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. The Moonology card is the waxing moon, and it is about the energy is gaining momentum. During a waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. So this card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you are dreaming of, though it will take some work and you are not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building as well. Where do you want to go? And do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. Attune to the moon and say, I know I am headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for the card are that the situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. So are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure that you are still committed and keep moving forward. The teaching of the card is that the waxing cycle is the period of the lunar cycle from the new moon to the full moon, and during this time the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually get this card in a reading. The Starseed Oracle card that came out is Fall into My Arms. It's about to surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she will be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we are being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we have done something wrong. However, we are all here to expand and grow, and it is through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. So you are being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience. So let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurts, sorrows, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more widely the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I have truly lived. So say this starseed activation, I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I am carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. The Sacred Forest Oracle card that came out is the Hummingbird Spirit, and it's about joy. And yeah, hummingbirds, they are so cute. I saw my first one in my life when I lived in Florida. A friend of my mother-in-law had a nice garden, and she put out sugar water, and so she got hummingbirds visiting. And so I saw my first hummingbird there. And the card here is about joy and has the message that in the sacred forest, hummingbirds have incredibly beautiful auras. A shimmering, sparkling frequency surrounds them. With every flower they dip into, the colors of their aura and the frequency of their energy shifts. Each one hovers directly before you without any fear, flashing in iridescent colors in the sun. The vibration of their wings sounds like the universal Om. Open your heart to the celebration of fun is the message. Who told you that you need to suffer in order to grow? Your soul is expanding in leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love. So embrace life, embrace yourself and others in the moment. if you have been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy, you may have a long wait. Life is always changing. If you do not follow your bliss now, ask, when will you? Your purpose in life is to experience joy. So take steps toward that now while protecting your personal boundaries. You do not need to do everything all at once, but you do need to start. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Although hummingbirds are small, they are capable of traveling great distances, and they can even fly backward. Their presence is a reminder that life is not just about reaching the destination, it is about the joy of the journey. Hummingbirds, they visit an average of 1,000 flowers a day. And because they expend tremendous amounts of energy, it is necessary to have periodic times of rest. Follow their example and remember to replenish yourself. The spirit of the hummingbird says to you, replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change, so be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong and discover your joy. All is well. That's a beautiful message for Virgo. And the last card is the Bird Spirit card. And out for you came Red Fox. And the Red Fox is a shapeshifter. Despite being a redhead, the fox understands the subtleties of camouflage. One moment the fox seems to be a small dog, and the next one a log, and then the fox moves gracefully as a cat. In Asia, foxes have been seen wearing the face of a beautiful woman and sometimes of an old man. Fox is said to gain a tail as the fox masters its magic. A fox with 9 tails knows many things, including invisibility and the art of shape-shifting. Fox is a starlet turned spy, ready to stand out or blend in, and having the wisdom to know which is needed. The fox teaches that your exterior is an ever-changeable illusion. So if the fox is appearing in your reading, see if it is time for a shift, or if perhaps someone is being a bit shifty with you. And that was the reading for Virgo. And I like to thank you very much for listening, Virgo. I wish you a joyous day today. I wish you a most wonderful week. Take care and goodbye.